Hello.
Hello,
All right. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, very good. So, what did you do? What did you do all day?
What?
What did you do all day?
I'm sleep.
Oh. Did did you just wake up because of our class? What time did you sleep?
Mm, in the morning.
Ah, I see. So you're just sleeping in the morning. All right. So let's continue our class today, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, we will just going to finish this grade 7 supplement material and then we're going to proceed to the grade 8 material. Okay, this is from the past and we already read this vocabulary yesterday, right? Do you remember?
Yes.
Okay, let's just have a recap. Assignment, calculator, equal, multiply, discovery, mathematician, compass, statistics, orbit, and expert. Oh, right now, we were going to read the story about a number challenge. Are you ready? I want you to read the first paragraph, Hui. The first paragraph of the passage.
Where I can see.
Oh, wait. I'm going to share the slide again. What about now? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to read the first paragraph.
Okay. So suppose your teacher gave you an assignment to add all of the numbers from 1 to 100 without using a calculator. How long do you think it would take? You could do it in about 30 seconds.
Okay, suppose your teacher gave you an assignment to add all the numbers from 1 to 100. Okay, you're going to add the numbers from 1 to 100 without using the calculator. How long would you think it would take? You could do it in about 30 seconds, and this is how you are going to do it. Okay,
Uh,
here's how okay? Add 1 plus 100. What's the answer? 1 plus 100 is
it is
1.
equal 101
All right. And then add 2 plus
plus
99, which is also equals to,
equal to 101.
okay, add 3 plus 98, which is also equal to 101. Now, you are adding 50 pairs of numbers which all equal to 101. Therefore, you can multiply 50 times 101. This equals to 5,050. Okay? Multiplication, of course, is simply a fast method of addition when you use the same numbers. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that multiplication is um, simply a fast method if you are adding the same numbers?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this time we will proceed to the next slide. Can you read the first? Oh, wait, I'm going to make a line. Okay, read until the word shapes. Can you see the slide?
Mm. The mathematician who worked
Who
who
worked
worked
out
out out this particular problem was named Carl Gauss. He lived from 1777 to
to 1777 to 1855.
1855.
Mm-hmm.
As a college student, he discovered that a 17-side figure
Sided,
sided
sided
side
figure
could be drawn with just a compass as and a ruler. This way thought
thought
to
to
be
be
impossible
very good.
during his lifetime. Gus made many discoveries in the study
Study.
of numbers and shapes.
Okay. He studied the use of statistics. This is the science of collecting, using, and studying information from real events in life. Gauss also studied stars and planets. He became famous for discovering the orbit around the sun of the numbers from 1 to 100 in less than 30 seconds. Maybe you too. I will become a scientist or math expert. Okay. Will you become a scientist or math expert? What do you think? Do you want to become a math expert?
Mm,
But
no?
no, you don't like math.
Yes?
All right, so it's Carl Gauss who discovered a mathematician who discovered that a 17-sided figure, okay, can be drawn with just compass and a ruler. Okay, that is what he discovered. And then during his lifetime, he also made discoveries in the study of numbers and shapes. Okay, he also studied the use of statistics. What do you know what is statistics? Like I'm going to example, like for example, one apple should be shared within three students. So that is 1:3. One apple is to three students. Okay. Now, this is science of collecting, using, and studying information from real events in life, and that is statistics. Okay, Gauss also studied stars and planets, and he became famous when he discovered that the orbit around the sun of the numbers from 1 to 100 in less than 30 seconds. Okay. So, do you have a question before we proceed?
No?
All right, this time we will answer the exercise. Okay, number one, which of the following is an example of statistics? A, okay, the World Series score since 1920, estimating barrels of oil sold by the company in a year, figuring out grades a student gets over the course of a year, or D, all of the above.
Is D all of the above?
Very good. It's letter D. Now, question number two. From the context of the passage, hmm, what can you infer about Ceres? Is it no one had known about its orbit undergoes? Ceres is a part of our solar system. Ceres travels through a solar system and never returns. Or D, both A and B.
Uh,
No.
number is A,
Letter. Oh, it's
D.
both A and B. Okay. Let's proceed to the next question. Which word in the passage refers to the study of and use of numbers? Is it astronomy, data, physics, or statistics?
Physics.
Physics. This physics is a branch of science, but we are talking about numbers, the study of
What number?
numbers. It's
Mm, data.
it's letter D,
The answer.
statistics. Okay. So, let's proceed now to question number 4. Which number would be added to 91 in the pattern described in the first paragraph? Is it 0, 21, 10, or any number? Do you remember
Research.
which number can be added to 91 in the first paragraph? You're the one who read it.
Mm, any number. Uh, no, it's B.
Letter B.
21.
It's
Uh,
Do you remember that any number that you're going to add, the answer should answer is still the same, like 101. So therefore, if you're going to add 10 to 91, the answer is 101, right? Okay, let's proceed now to the next slide. Let's play a game. Okay, Rescue Dennis game. There are some questions and you're going to answer. If you get the correct answer, Dennis will be safe. Now, multiply 50 times 101. What's the answer? 50 times 101 is,
uh,
what's the answer?
is five, 5,050.
5050 is correct. Okay, next question. Gauss made many discoveries in the study of numbers and shapes. Is it true or false?
True.
It's true. Very good. Okay. Carl Gauss was a mechanic. True or false?
Four.
And you're correct. Very good. Next question. When teacher gives you an exercise, it is called power or assignment.
Assignment.
Very good, Hui. So, congratulations. You are a winner. Okay, good job. Now I'm going to open another material, and this is the last part of the writing material. Okay, wait for me. Because next week we will be using a new material for grade 8. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, very good. This is the last topic of the writing test. Okay, and this is about school trip. Have you even tried to go on a school trip?
Mm,
Have you tried going on a school trip?
no.
Hmm. So your school doesn't have a school trip? Like when you're in elementary, or don't remember?
Uh, I can see the screen.
Oh, wait. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
It's about school trip. You haven't tried going on a school trip, going on a trip with your classmates that is organized by your school? Have you experienced it?
Mm,
You don't?
huh?
Okay. So this is about school trip. Okay, look at here. This is an important notice. Okay. Join us
Okay.
on a school trip to Cardiff on Saturday, 13th of May. We will spend in the morning in the city center for lunch. We'll have a picnic in the park. In the afternoon, we will visit the Science and Technology Museum. Price is £20. Meet in the school car park at 8 a.m. Please arrive on time. We will return to the school at 5:30 p.m. Okay, important school trip update. Dear students, we hope you can come on our school trip next weekend. Unfortunately, the Science and Technology Museum is closed for building work on Saturday. But we have got tickets for St. Pagan's National History Museum instead. The good news is that entry is free, so the trip will now cost £10 each. Arrival and departure times are the same. By Mr. Stuart Noble, the head teacher. Okay, this is an example of announcement or an important school trip. Okay, you haven't tried
Mm,
joining a school
no.
trip, mm-hmm.
No.
Even when you're in elementary.
It's in the let me
Okay, so where
let me
clearly it's
um
ladder.
mm,
Letter B is in the village, which is Charlie's dad.
is
Letter B, the police.
is
Okay,
the primary school.
so
I
once again,
have a
it's
school
letter
trip,
B. Mm-hmm.
but it's a secondary school. I don't have a school trip.
Letter A, as okay. So what did you do? What are you doing when you are on a school trip? So what is the matter with
Mm,
Aaron?
I'm playing with my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and
Letter B. Okay, very good.
and I
Okay, so here we go. Read and answer. Look at the picture
and
and
I
in the school
start
book
see.
and write some. All right. So, do you think school trip is important? It's known every
Mm,
year.
no.
Why do you think?
Mm, because mm, because it's because is
Why do you think school trip is not important?
mm, is is there is also there is also result
Okay. So, if you will be invited on a school trip, Hui, are you going to join?
Mm, yes.
All right. So remember this letter because there are some questions about it in the next page, okay? So this is about the school trip. Now, let's continue to the next slide. You're going to write one word to fill each gap. Okay. Notes about the school trip. When is the day of the school trip?
Mm, day. Mm,
Okay, I'm going to give you a time to review. Okay, I'm going to go back on the slide. Read the
yes.
read the passage first and then we will proceed to the next slide.
Saturday. Sunday school. Okay. On Saturday. When we see the center of we have been in the park and afternoon we visit the science and technology with price $20 made in the school car about the 8 p.m. December. We might return to school at 5:02 p.m. Important school trip updated. We hope you can come to our school trip next week. Unfortunately, the science and technology is closed for building work on Saturday, but we have got tickets for Steve National Historic Museum instead. The good news is that entry to is free, so the resource will now cost 10 each with restore Okay, Saturday, University, this National Technology, History.
And the cost of the school trip is
Uh, 10,
£10 and the meeting place is
the cover, the
the school car park and the time that they will return to the school is half
half
past.
past 5.
Very good. So, next questions. Choose the correct word or phrases to complete the sentences. Okay. You can blank the morning in the park. Is it B, spend or go?
Uh, is you can spend
All right. You can spend the morning in the park. Okay, number 2. Blank the afternoon will visit a shopping center. Is it on, at, and in?
is in in the afternoon.
Very good. We blank you can come. Is it hope, want, expect?
We hope you can come.
All right. Number 4. Please arrive by the time,
Please
at the time, on time.
at the time
Again, what's your answer?
is B.
B, at the time. The correct answer is please arrive on time. Okay. Number 5. The library is closed. Blank building work. Is it for, because, or to?
Mm, because
It's for.
uh,
The library is closed for building work. Okay. Read it. Number 5. The library is closed because building work. Okay, and there is something missing on that sentence. That's why it's wrong. Number 6. We can't go to the museum, but we can go to the cinema in case, indeed, instead.
instead.
All right, very good. I want you to read the sentences, Hoy, and fill in the right answer in every blank. Okay, number 1. Read the number 1 with the correct answer.
You can spend the morning in the park.
Very good. Number 2.
In the afternoon, we will visit a shopping center.
Number 3.
We hope you can come.
Number 4.
Please arrive on time.
Number 5.
The library is closed for building work.
Number 6.
We can go to the museum, but we can go to the cinema instead.
Very good. Okay. I know you can read, okay? I just want you to be confident when you talk, okay? Because I know you know how to speak English, but every time I ask you some questions, you are just giving me short answers. Okay, I want you to develop that. Now, this is a top tips for writing. Okay, when you need to write notes from a text or underline the important information first, and then make short, clear notes. Okay, this is about the school trip. Okay, this is trip to Manchester. I'm going to give you this as your homework, and I will post it on our FB group. Okay. You're
Okay,
going to write down the important notes about this trip, the day, name of the city, okay, what is the morning activity, what are you going to do during lunch, what to bring, when is the football match, the cost, the meeting place, meeting time, and then the time that you will going to return to the school. Okay, I will just post it on our FB group. Now I will open the last material in reading. This is the last material for grade 7, and starting next week we will be using a new material. Okay, can you read, can you see the screen? Wait, I'm going to share it again to make sure. What do you see on the screen?
from the past.
Very good. It's from the past. Now we will be talking about the past, but before that, we're going to read the vocabulary that you see on the screen. First word is papyrus. Read, roll,
Papyrus,
read,
reed, roll,
roll.
develop, fold, bark, score, parchment, binding,
It's
banding,
binding. Okay.
banding,
Binding. Thread.
banding, thread.
Okay, very good. Now, this is the history of the book. Okay. The first writing began when the Sumerians about 5,500 years ago. It was done on a rectangle clay blocks. Most of the time, this writing contained lists of materials or words. Writing in Egyptian symbols were done on papyrus about 5,000 years ago. Papyrus was made from reeds that grew in the water. These sheets of papyrus were rolled around a wooden post. Several screws of this type made a book. Later, a smaller rolls of papyrus were used. They could be unwound and studied. Now, can you read the first paragraph here in the second page?
Uh,
Ouch.
The Greeks got their papyrus from a port city called Byblos. They
Oras na
used
oy.
rust of
Ah, wait lang.
papyrus, but they also developed the idea of floating papyrus living together and bending
Binding.
them with a kind of string or thread. They use the name of the part
Mm-hmm.
by Bloss for their bound sheet of folded paper. The word
Folded.
Bible, meaning books, has come to us through that city name.
Okay, the word Bible means book has come throughout that city's name. Okay, now in the next paragraph, people in northern India wrote on sheets of birch bark and collected written sheets in wooden boxes. The Chinese used bamboo tablets until 2,200 years ago when they developed scrolls made of byproducts of silk production. Some Middle Easterners wrote on animal skins. This leather parchment was invented about 2,165 years ago. The sheets were folded to look somewhat like our modern books. The invention of the printing press changed books forever. No longer did books need to be written by hand. The folded sheets attached within a hardcover changed life for all readers. Okay, so the first book, um, wait. Okay, the first book was first writing began with the Sumerians about 5,500 years ago.
Mm,
It was done on a rectangular clay blocks. Okay, and most of the writing contains only materials words. Okay, and then the writing in Egyptian symbols was done on papyrus about
on five
5,000
thousand.
years ago. And then later, okay, they made it from reeds that grow in water. Can you see the picture? Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The sheets of papyrus were rolled around the wooden poles of this picture that you see. And then several rules of this type made a book. And then later, the smaller rules of papyrus were used. They could be unwound and studied. Now, when the Greeks, okay, got their papyrus from a port city called, what is the name of the city? It's
The Greek
Byblos, okay.
Babylons.
Mhm. Then they use rules of papyrus, but they also developed the idea of folding, okay, and then they bind them with a string or thread. So, and that during that time, they used the name of the port Byblos for these bound sheets of folded paper. The word Bible meaning book has come as through that city's name. Okay. And then the people in India wrote on sheets of birch bark and collected written sheets in wooden boxes. Okay. And then the Chinese used bamboo tablets until 2,200 years ago. They developed a scrolls made of byproduct of self-production. And then the Middle Easterners wrote on animal skin. And then later, okay, this leather parchment was invented about 2,165 years ago. The sheets were folded to look somewhat like a modern books, okay? And then the printing press has changed books forever. This time, the books are not needed to be written by hand, but today you can write a story if you that you're going to, if you're going to make a book, you can write your story through piece of paper in the computer, and you can use the typewriter, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, let's answer the some exercise based on the story. Which of these materials serve as a form of paper? A, B, C, or D?
Cyprus.
It's all of the above. Okay. The, the parchment, the birch bark. Okay, this is used by the Egypt, by the Chinese. This is used by the Egyptians. Okay, remember that. So it means all of the above, or all the materials are serve as a form of paper. Wait, number two.
Mm,
From the context of the passage, what is a scroll? Is it a dessert, a kind of book rolled around a cylinder, a fork, or a printing press? Okay, so here we go. The
the
some blue whales are longer than 3 buttons. They are the longest
uh,
animals in the world. So the very smallest
is
animals
the
live in the sea and sometimes they
uh,
have
prim-
huge
a
holes in the shell that
printing
have
press.
their a printing press is wrong. A scroll is a kind of book rolled around a cylinder. Okay. Which of these phrases best describes a modern book? A scroll, bird bark, folded sheets attached within a durable cover, or a printing press?
Mm, describe the modern book.
Modern book.
A printing press.
Printing press is no, it's letter C. Folded sheets attached within a durable cover. Okay, that is our book, the book that we are using now. It is okay. Now, from the context of the passage, what can you enter about all ancient books? We were all written on papyrus. They were inexpensive. They were harder to use, or D, all of the above.
Mm,
Ancient books. Okay. Our books,
Asian book.
our books, few years
All
ago.
of the above.
All right. They were harder to use because we're going to read it using, do you remember that we are going to roll it inside in a bamboo? Okay, but right now we can easily open our books. Okay, now from the context of the passage, these questions below, is it true or false? Papyrus was made from reeds. Chinese developed an idea of folding and binding papyrus leaves together. Until about 1,200 years ago, the Chinese used bamboo tablets, and then some Easterners wrote on animal skin. Number one, is it true or false?
Mm, is false.
It's true. Papyrus are made from reeds. Number two, Chinese developed the idea of folding and binding papyrus leaves together.
It's false.
It's false. Now, until 1,200 years ago, the Chinese used bamboo tablets. It's
Mm, is false.
it's false. Okay, number four, some Middle Easterners wrote an animal's skin.
It's true.
It's true. All right, good job, Hoy.
Goodbye,
Now,
goodbye,
it's
see
time to say
you.
goodbye. We're just going to have our news, our new topic on, no, new topic next week, okay? You
Okay.
will still be learning next week, even though it's holiday in Vietnam because I am in the Philippines, also I am free. So we will going to meet Saturday and Sunday, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and if you want, if something came up, if there's an important thing that you want to do during 3 p.m., you can inform me, okay, ahead. Inform me that you will move our schedule or not. If there are some important things that you want to do, okay, it's okay for me as long as I am free. Okay, don't forget to
Okay.
check our FB group. I am posting your homework there. And goodbye for
Oh,
now. See you again next week. Bye bye.
okay.